guys, it's Nikki and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today's Stoney Clover Lane Classic Duffel review. I am so pumped for this video. If you don't follow me over on Instagram, and you should if you don't, I did share a little sneak peek of this duffel when I took it on a quick trip to Washington DC a couple of weeks ago. So I have used it on one trip and I really wanted to do a review after I've used it, obviously, and I am 100% taking it on our next Disney trip, which is in just a couple of weeks. But I wanted to get this video out to you because Christmas is coming. Maybe you've been on the fence about wanting to get a classic duffel, and I hope this video will help you decide that. So for a little background, I never really knew if I wanted to get a duffel or not. I always normally take my classic backpack with me when we do for my carry-on, or my personal item I should say. I have my carry-on, which is just my rolly luggage from away travel, and I absolutely love that. And then I normally have my classic Stoney Clover backpack that I carry on with me as well. I have been noticing though, and since I haven't been checking a bag in my last couple trips, that I wanted something just a little bit bigger for my personal item, and so that is why I went ahead and purchased the Stoney Clover Classic Duffel. I wasn't sure if they would actually let me bring the duffel on and my rolly luggage, and it was totally fine on Southwest. I know every airline is different. I fly Southwest. We are loyal to Southwest just because where we're located, it's just the easiest airline to use, and hashtag free bags, because you know your girl likes to take stuff. If you haven't watched my packing videos, I'll link those down below for you. And yeah, long story short, I just feel like I wanted a bigger bag. So I did some research on my own. I know Kendall, the owner of Stoney Clover Lane, she always takes a duffel and carries it on. It's totally fine, never has any problems, and I didn't either. I'm gonna go ahead and leave a photo of what it looks like when it's underneath the seat in front of me right here for you. It did bulk out a little bit, but I never got a comment or anything from any flight attendant, so I'm pretty sure it's fine. I absolutely love the duffel, so spoiler alert, love the duffel. Definitely would purchase one again if they made some changes to it. I don't feel the need to have more than one unless they came out with a really cute print that I wanted to have it in. I do love the dynamic duo print for their Mickey and Friends collection, and so I don't know, if I had a duffel in that, I wouldn't be disappointed. So let's dive into what the duffel looks like, what are the couple features on the duffel, and why I ultimately decided to go with it. So here is my Stoney Clover Classic Duffel that I purchased. It is in grape, and this is my go-to core color. I love purple, obviously, and I want to have all the things in grape. So I went with the grape duffel because it is very classic. So I did a customization and I chose my full name, Nicole, and the only reason I really did my full name was because I wanted to use the O for Mickey, and it just gives the bag a little extra touch of Disney, because it's obviously not Disney print or anything like that. So I went with all different colors, and I really like just a different contrast of the colors. When I saw it in person, I wasn't thrilled at how dark the L was in person versus what it looked like on the website, but it's growing on me and I do really enjoy it. Like I mentioned before, the duffel is a very large bag. It comes with the two handles up top, and they don't have a travel strap back here for your luggage. So what I did is I just looped the furthest one over my handle thing on my suitcase so it would stay on top. But then you also have a very large strap that can, or you can make it pretty large to do a full crossbody moment, whichever you like. Also, the strap is removable, so you can easily clip it off and on if that's not something that you want to take with you. Maybe you're just going to use it as a handle bag and you don't even have to bring the strap with you. So now let's talk about the inside of the duffel, and I'm just gonna switch up my angle a little bit to better show you what it looks like. Okay, apologize about the shadows, but this is what the inside of the duffel looks like. So it is very large and spacious. There are no pockets inside the duffel, which meh, it's fine because I have some cute pouches that I can stick in here. So for reference of actually how big this duffel is, I have my Tiana large pouch. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stick that in there. And I'm actually gonna like fluff it out just a little bit. So if it was fully full, then you could see like how much of space I have left with one large pouch. And then I also have a second large pouch that I'm going to put in here, and this is actually a new purchase that I purchased with this duffel. It is the mauve large pouch, and it just says snacks on it because everybody needs a good snack bag. And so that is my second large pouch in there. Two large pouches in there right now, and here is a third. So you can easily fit 3 large pouches and probably one more if you really wanted to. I have a couple of small pouches here that I can stick in as well. So this can just show you how much space is actually in this duffel, and it also zips very nicely. And then another thing that I really enjoy about it is that if it's not totally 100% packed full, you can always like squish down the sides a little bit and carry it that way, so it's not like totally bulky underneath your seat. So it is definitely very sturdy and fits at least 3, possibly 4 full large pouches. That's what the size of the duffel looks like overall. Again, I do really enjoy this bag, and it is such a great investment piece. It is a little pricey. I'll leave a link for the classic duffel down below. I've also thought about getting the tote. Everybody loves the tote, and it is a great personal item to carry on a plane as well. But again, I wanted something bigger than my classic backpack. I probably will end up purchasing the tote next, just because it's like a fun bag to have, and I could carry my duffel and then my tote if I didn't want to bring my actual luggage on with me to carry on. But I definitely do enjoy having the duffel. The only thing that worries me about sticking that backpack or my duffel underneath the seat in front of me when flying is getting it like scuffed or anything from the bars or gosh knows what's ever under that seat in front of you. And I did come out of my Washington DC trip with a little bit of scuff marks on my duffel. The material of all Stoney Clover items is super easy to just wipe clean. It says like you don't want to rub it in, but you want to like wipe it off, and it actually worked. I was shocked. I've never had an issue before, and so I was really glad when those came out. So just make sure you're taking care of your pieces. It is an investment piece. It's not cheap, but it will last you a really long time if you do take care of that. I know that some people will even put their duffels like in a plastic bag or anything like that when it's being pushed underneath your seat, or maybe when you go on a cruise and they take your bags for you. Just zip it up and then you know that it'll be safe. Alright you guys, that's gonna be it for today's Stoney Clover Lane Classic Duffel review. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the ins and outs of this bag that I truly love. I'm really excited to show you how I'm gonna pack it for my next trip. I didn't do a packing video for the first time I used it, so this next packing video will show my classic duffel in it, and we'll just go on that journey together. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on that. I did want to add one more thing I thought of. When I was at the airport, I met a nice lady who was in the security line with me, and she really loved my duffel. I've never heard of Stoney Clover before, and so I was sharing it with her and all of the pouches that they have and my great fanny pack, how it matches, how you can customize it completely to what you want. There are tons of different colors, tons of different collections and collaborations. Excited to learn about it, and her husband was like, thanks, that's gonna be all over my house now. And so just know, once you start, it's hard to stop because the quality is great and the customer service is good too. So if the quality isn't great or if anything isn't how you like it exactly, just make sure to reach out to them and they'll help you in the best way that you can. Make sure you comment down below. Let me know if you have the classic duffel, or if you're looking to buy the classic duffel and this is how you found this video. Hello, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below too if you have the tote and the duffel. I would love to see your comparison on which ones that you like, or maybe you like the tote better, maybe you like the duffel better. I know they're two completely different bags, but I think my next big purchase probably will be the tote. We shall see. So I hope you guys have a magical rest of your day, and I will see you real soon.